If this is your first time joining me, then welcome to my channel. And if you have been with me for a while, then I am so happy to have you back. My name is May. I am a lawyer and entrepreneur who just happens to love social media and YouTube. And I just like to make videos about the things that I love and to share some of those things with you all. I feel really, really blessed to have a community of people who join me and support me and like to just have fun along the way with me as well. So super happy to have you guys with me today. I am making a planner. So let me give you guys just a little bit of a backstory. If you have been following me for a while, then you know that I have been kind of through it all. I've tried pretty much every planner that's out there, and some of it is just because I enjoy planners, but some of it is because there's nothing that I found that I really love. I am currently using a Louis Vuitton GM agenda that is comparable to a Filofax A5 size. I have a video showing you guys the entire setup. It is very simple, but I do have a video on that. I will link it down below. I have kind of been on this quest to simplify this year in my entire life and including my organization systems as well. So with that being said, I'm using my GM. I do love it, but what I'm realizing is that I think that there are a lot of people who want to participate in this planner world, and they don't want to spend $600 or $700 on an agenda. They don't even want to spend $100 on an agenda. And I feel like whether you're starting out with just an Erin Condren or a Filofax, you're gonna start out paying $100 basically. And I know that for some people, whether they just can't afford it or they don't wanna spend their money in that way, I think that cost is prohibiting some people from participating. So that's one reason I wanted to create this budget-friendly DIY planner. But also the other reason is that I think for me, I find that when I get overwhelmed with anything really, but especially lately because I've been so overwhelmed in the planner community, it's important for me to go back to basics. And for me, creating this very basic DIY planner is going back to kind of the root of staying organized and being efficient in what I'm doing and just being simple, really. So that's why I decided to do this. So I am actually making this for myself. I plan to use it, but I just thought, oh, well, let me film it so that I could share it with you all in hopes that it kind of helps someone along the way. So this is probably gonna be quite chatty. I'm actually gonna show you guys what I plan to do. I have these pens here because I picked these up as I was picking up the other supplies for my planner, but I wanted to show you guys really quickly. I have a lot of these Papermate colors, and I've seen these around, but I've never seen ones that a pack that includes the gray pen. Have you guys? This is the first I've ever seen of it. So these are the Papermate Flare, and I love this. I love gray ink, and it's hard for me to find pens that are gray. I wanted to share that with you guys just in case you are like me and like gray pens and love these Papermate Flares. This is the first pack that I've ever seen that has the gray. I got this from Walmart. It's probably $4 or $5. Okay, so I am, like I said, actually gonna make this planner for myself, but I wanna share options with you guys as we go. So I'm gonna be using this 3-ring binder. It's just a very basic one with a clear pocket. All I did was take, what is this called? Scrapbook paper, cut it out and put it in the pocket. So super simple. You can customize these. Oh, I think it was not long enough, so I taped it together. This binder actually used to be my sticker binder, so I have already done this step because I had already made this to use with my stickers. But do you guys remember using these in like junior high and middle school? I don't know what that is. Do you guys remember using these and like making collages and putting them in the front? I used to do that all the time. So anyway, I put it in the back as well and down the spine. So customized planner, you can put whatever you want. A couple of other options. I bought this 3-ring binder from Target. Target has really, really cute 3-ring binders, $5 or $6, and you have a binder that you can use for your planner. Also, Russell and Hazel makes the most beautiful binders. I love their binders. Now, just know that the rings are much smaller on these Russell and Hazel binders than these. I think these are 1-inch rings, or maybe I don't think this is ½ inch. I think this is 1 inch. And the Russell and Hazel rings are ½ inch, but they actually make an entire calendar system, which I have here. They are blank pages, and I've used these before. I'm not the hugest fan of these inserts, but Russell and Hazel makes very affordable planner options. So if you want to DIY a planner, but don't want to like go as DIY as like printing your own inserts, Russell and Hazel has is a good option for those. So lots of different binder options. Like I said, I'm just using this 3-ring binder. I want to tell you guys, you don't have to use a 3-ring binder. I picked up this leather journal from Walmart. Okay, well, it's not really leather. Leatherette is what it says. But anyway, it feels like leather. It just has lined pages. You could very easily DIY this into a planner. Just trace out the boxes and create a month on this spread, a month on 2 pages, and then go into your weeks. You could use it bullet journal style as well. So if you have been wanting a fluoro pink Filofax but can't get your hands on one, then you can think outside the box and be creative and use one of these journals and just play around with it and see what you come up with. Another great option is the dollar store. I picked up this monthly calendar from the dollar store for $1, and actually this is what I plan on using for my monthly inserts. So who cares what the outside cover looks like? I'm just going to trim these pages, hole punch them, and put it in my 3-ring binder as my monthly inserts. So again, look for things that you can repurpose. This was seriously $1, and if you guys are a fan of these like spreads that you see on Instagram using the Erin Condren planners, for example, you could very easily take this spread and put stickers on it and decorate it and make it look just like one of those Erin Condren spreads that you see on Instagram. So I'm really adamant about not letting cost be a factor. If you want to participate in the planner community, then there's definitely a way for you to do it. And also, if you feel overwhelmed at the planner community and you've been in it for a while, I think going back to the basics of these types of DIY planners is also a good way to kind of just calm yourself down a bit. All right, so like I said, I'm just going to take this apart. There's probably a much better and safer way to do this, but I'm just taking these staples out with my scissors. Pull these pages out of here. Okay, so I pulled this entire thing out. Now we are probably gonna have to trim this down, but let me get rid of this cover. And like I had mentioned to you guys, I have these Russell and Hazel pages. So I'm gonna use these just as my size guide. So let me show you guys, if this goes in here, I like the size of this. Let's make sure it doesn't stick out. Yep, it's perfect. So I'm gonna use this page as my size guide. Now it looks like this is gonna trim off the top that has the month on it, but that's actually okay for me because I will either write it in here or I have tabs that I'll use to create tabs on the side for my planner. So I'm just gonna trim right off at the top, and then I'm gonna just make a note here. Actually, I'm gonna close this, and let me make sure this doesn't cut off too much on this side. I just have a paper cutter. You can even use scissors. This looks like it might be a little bit too wide. So you know what, you guys? I'm just gonna use scissors and cut this off. Just trim off the edge, punch the holes, and you are ready to go. So that is one option. Another option is to just buy inserts that you find at Staples or Walmart. Now, I realize these are not like as DIY, this is like semi-DIY. Do you guys remember that show? Gosh, what was that called? Semi-Homemade. It was like the show on Food Network. Who was it with? Sandra Lee, something like that. Anyway, but I do think it's okay. If you find inserts that you like, you can definitely use these. These were $10, and I am actually gonna use these because I've been dying to try these Daytimer inserts ever since I saw Jen, who is L&M Co. on Instagram. She has a YouTube channel as well. Ever since I saw her Louis Vuitton Agenda Review. I've been wanting to try these inserts by Daytimer. So I actually picked these up for $10 from Walmart. And this is what I plan to use. Now, I say that, let me make sure they fit in here. Yes, they do. Okay, perfect. These are my calendar pages. I am super excited to try these out. These are the monthly, and then it has the weekly as well. So as I said, $10. Right now I'm just gonna stick with the monthly because I'm gonna combine this planner with a bullet journal, which I'll show you guys how I plan to do that. But anyway, I just plan to use the monthlies right now, and these are again the Daytimer ones. Now I wanna show you guys what I'm using for my dashboard. I picked up some of these Avery sheet protectors, again from Walmart. This is a 15 pack, and I think they were seriously like $3 or $4. I'm using these sheet protectors in combination with these tabs. These are from Semicolon. I ordered these off of Amazon, and I'm gonna use these for my dashboard and my dividers. So you don't even have to cut out and trace dividers. It is so super simple. So I just took one of those Avery sheet protectors and I put scrapbook paper in it that I like. Now, I realize these holes here are a bit messed up. I have been experimenting with different hole punchers to see what works best in plastic, and also different binders. So I know this looks a little jacked up, but I'm okay with it. I wanted to test out a couple of different ones that I had picked up kind of along the way, and so I was trying to see what would work best with the plastic, and it became a bit of a mess. So that's okay. But anyway, this is going to be my dashboard. I'm just gonna stick that in there. Let's make sure it does not stick out at all. And I've just put a couple of sticky notes on this side. So I'm gonna go straight from my dashboard into my calendar, and then I'm gonna put another divider, which again just has this iCat paper in it. So I just cut down the scrapbook paper, put it in this divider. I'm gonna put it in here, and then going to make a tab for it. And I like, maybe I'm gonna use purple. And this tab is gonna be just for notes. Again, if you guys have seen my Louis Vuitton setup, things are really, really simple in my planner world right now. So I just want one divider for my notes. And I'm gonna put this tab, actually let me take this back out. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna use just a bit of clear tape just to make sure that this stays down. This isn't the stickiest. These tabs aren't the best. But look, you can't even tell at all. You cannot see the tape. And that's my tab. So let me put this in there. All right. Let's make sure it does not, it sticks out a bit, but not too bad. So here's my dashboard. Here is my calendar, my note section. All right, now for note paper, we have a lot of different options. So you can buy mini binder filler paper. I got this from Target. It was $2 or $3. And look, it's perfect. It has all these different alignment of the holes, so it'll fit a variety of different binders. So you can put this in there. Another option that I love are these junior legal pads, again from Walmart. I love these legal pads. I love the size of them. I had purchased these in like a lavender color before, and this was the first time that I'd seen them in this neon pink, so I bought 3 packs because I love them so much. But you can tear this out and hole punch it and put it in here. Another option that I love is to use it as a notebook in the back of your binder. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this in the back as my, just a note, like a scratch pad in the back. Another great option, if you love graph paper, you do not need to spend a lot of money buying graph paper. Just buy one of these graph pads, tear out a sheet, line it up, create yourself a template, and just cut it out, hole punch it, and you're ready to go. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make probably, I'm gonna take 3 of these. So I'm just gonna tear out 3 pieces of paper from this pad. Okay, so I've got my graph paper. I'm gonna use some of this lined paper, the filler paper from Target. as my guide. So let me see if I can, how many sheets I can get. I might be able to, if I do it this way. I am gonna make it a little bit smaller than, not as wide as this Target paper, and then that way I can get 2 sheets. So I'm gonna make it 1 square smaller. So I'm gonna put this in my paper cutter. All right, I'm just gonna trim this and then use that as a template for this next one. Let me line this up in here and see which holes I need to use for my template. So it's this one, and this one. All right, you don't even have to go out and buy a fancy hole punch. You can just use a single hole punch. Just line this up. You're gonna mark the holes, this one and this one. And this hole punch has been working pretty well for me. It's not the best, but I think I got this. I might have even gotten this from the dollar store. So it's been working pretty good. All right, so now I have graph paper as well. I really like this for bullet journaling. So I am going to put in my filler paper that I got from Target, and then my graph paper that I just made as well. I have another one of these Avery dividers or sheet protectors that I made into kind of like a page lifter. I put a thicker cardstock with leopard in the back. So I just have those in there. You guys, I'm telling you, super, super simple. I have plenty of room in here if I want to add more. I can add whatever I want in here. I went ahead and added a couple of these undated Russell and Hazel inserts. I had these lying around, so I decided to use them. The point of this planner for me is, again, back to basics, not spending a lot of money, and also using the things that I actually have instead of hoarding more planner supplies. So I just had these, like I said, and I want to test them out. I don't remember using them. I mean, I know that I had them, but I don't remember what I thought of them. So I'm not usually a fan of undated inserts, but I like that my entire week is on one page. That is very appealing to me. I feel like a lot of my other planners have a lot of wasted space, and the back is a notes page. So I decided to put these in here. They are a little bit wider. They're wider than the day timer inserts that I put in here, but that's why I put them towards the back so I can still see all my tabs here. And they don't, my dividers cover it up, so it doesn't really cover up anything else. So I can still see my notes divider as well. I'm telling you guys, super, super simple. I really like this. I feel like it's just a really compact. The other thing I like is that I can fit my bills or any kind of like paper that I print. I can fit it in here and it's not sticking out. So really, that's it, you guys. It is not anything overly complicated at all. Really, really just going back to basics, a really simple insert that I'm using for my monthly calendar. I have a couple of undated weekly pages in here that I can use when I feel like it, but I really, at this point, just want to have an overview of my schedule. I have one tab that I'm using for my notes section, and then I have a back page lifter and a scratch pad in the back as well. So like I said, really, really simple, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of where you could start. There's so many other things that you could do with this, but I wanted to show you guys just the basics. Be creative with it, do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. I love these tabs, I really recommend them. You can order these again from Amazon. Just wander down the aisles of Walmart and see what you guys find, or actually, better yet, wander through your drawers and look through them and see what you guys have that you can use to make a planner for yourself. I know a lot of people want to join the planner community. It's a big craze right now. It's a wonderful place to be, but I don't want anyone to feel excluded because they don't want to spend a lot of money. And again, like I said, a lot of us veterans that have been participating in this planner world for a while, sometimes, at least I know that I feel overwhelmed. So this for me is nice to just kind of have simple, basic, no fuss planner that will actually allow me to organize my life. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below if I can be of any further help to you guys. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Please head over to Instagram and join my party over there. I am at Maybad. I will have that link down below for you guys. Please make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and it was helpful for you. And if you would please subscribe to my channel. It's very helpful for me. It helps me to build my community. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Seriously, I'm just so grateful for you all. I really love you all. This is so fun for me, and it wouldn't be as fun if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for playing along with me. Thank you for watching. And if you guys make one of these planners, tag me on Instagram because I really want to see it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.